Okay, this is an Among Us video, but it's not gonna be one y'all are used to. So, I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad at Innersloth right now. Because look at this, right? You know, I'm logging into Among Us. Off camera, I leave one game. Banned for 129 minutes. Are you serious? Innersloth, fix this stupid ass game, bro. You know, man, I can't even. The only thing I can do related to a game is go into free play and do that. That's the only thing I can do. Servers are a little fucked right now, but no. Now this is my favorite, the Shapeshifter. Obviously because, you know, you could turn into other, see, like, say if Dummy 2 here was a real person, you know, I'm gonna go in cafeteria, I'm gonna shapeshift into yellow, and pretend like yellow's the imp. So now I'm gonna, you know, boom. Oh wait, no, wait, and boom, and boom, boom. Yellow vents. And yellow gets another kill named Orange, and then sabotages lights, and then vents again. With no one seeing that yellow turned into me. That's my first favorite role, right? Let me just fix lights and I'll tell y'all the other one here in a second. Okay, boys and girls, so the next one is my second favorite role, obviously a crewmate role, because they hardly had any imposter roles. Hopefully they can add more imposter roles next time, but my second favorite one is the Guardian Angel role. Now this turns you into a ghost. Let me actually see if I can find any crewmates. I can see, you can actually see the dead crewmates, and you can also do tasks to help the crewmates out. Boom, see? And then we go over here. Let me see if I can find anyone. You can protect them, keeping a little shield around them, which is actually pretty cool if I do see so myself. So, yeah, Guardian Angel, my second favorite role. Okay, so the next one is the Engineer role. Now, number one, or probably the only actual factor, is you can finally vent as a crewmate, and instead of the vent being red, the vent is blue. But the downside to this is you can't just vent freely like the imposter can. Now let me go turn into the imposter really quick. I'm not gonna cut the camera this time. Let me turn into a normal imposter. You know, imposter ready to kill. You know, you can vent, boom, 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 boom. But with the engineer, you can only vent like. You can vent like this. Boom, boom. Now you gotta wait 30 seconds. Which I don't think would be that fair, to be honest. I think if imposters are allowed to, like, vent freely, I think the engineer should be able to. So next one. Now, this is probably the last one, because imposter's already up there, because, you know, you can kill. But the final one has to be Guardian Angel. Or not Guardian Angel, Scientist. Because literally all you can do besides do tasks and everything, you know, besides do tasks, let me just show y'all, you know, besides doing tasks. But let me show y'all this, right? Y'all think, like, it's a useless role. See, I just got my vital battery, it's 2%. I do the upload task. Do the upload task. Boom. And then let me just go finish it. to finish my upload task, actually. Now let's check my vital battery. 4%. Now that's actually pretty good, because not only do you get limited not only do you have limited battery, because if it didn't have limited battery it would be broken, but I like the fact that when you do a task, your battery goes back all the way, which is actually a pretty clever thing to do by Innersloth. But the thing I like about the shapeshifter isn't just that you can turn into people. Watch the animation when you turn into people, right? You know, it's not just gonna be like the original one, like all the YouTubers show you. Like, let me turn into a green real quick, dark green. That animation is so cool. And there's actually a time where you gotta unshift, so you can't like stay shifted forever. And I like that, because, you know, that would just be unfair to the crewmates. But you know, I can make like green seem like the imposter, because I think it actually shows the color that killed in the animation. See, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to vent in front of somebody that is that color. I mean, yeah, you can close the door on them, and that's about it. And then you turn back into yourself. They want to go call the button, kill them, and you walk, and you run. Not walk. You run to the vent, you vent out. Now, I think the shapeshifter is a very good role for the imposters, actually, because not only is it easier for them to get away with kills, it's actually easier to not get caught. So, you know, I can turn into yellow, I can find a person here, you know. Let's say if there were dummies like all over here, right? Kill one and then run away. Make it seem like yellow did the crime scene, but they're going to know that yellow didn't do the crime scene, but they're not going to know who actually did. So then, but yellow is not out because of Pink being dumb, but you know, and now, you know, sometimes sometimes you just gotta go to the admin table, find where they are, make sure you go to admin. I have a lot of fun playing Among Us. It's just that stupid timer. It doesn't make any sense. Over 100 seconds for leaving one game. Are you, like, I think Among Us is on drugs. I'm not even joking. Like, Innersloth, are you good? You need a rehab? But the thing is, I think Innersloth could do better. You know, I've done a lot of good things, but, you know, I can just come over here, turn into dummy. Actually, wait, no, I gotta... See, the smart thing to do would not be to turn into them in the corner, because then they could run into the button, and let you out. But the smart thing to do would go into a hallway. If they're, like, scared, you turn into one of them, run up, and then you do this. Just make sure you can't call off the button. Just torture him a little bit, you know? Just torture him. Torture him as much as you can. I love this strategy. And then you just morph into him one more time. I love this. And you know what I like about it? Is you can actually vent and then unshift. So it seems like one person vented, but it was actually the imposter. It was the actual imposter, but makes the other person seem like an imposter. Now that's a situation you actually don't want to be in. If you vent and then morph, and someone's in the back of electrical, they'll know that you're an imposter, which is one thing, but what's even worse is they'll know you're the morphing. You're the morph, right? Now don't do this. Don't go into admin, don't go across the table, don't morph into somebody, because then they can run, other people can see it. Even worse, other people can see it, so it's like, you know, you screwed yourself, basically. You run, go in here, see Orange, you're like, hi Orange, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Hi. Dead. And now you just wait. You let Orange be mad as a ghost. You unvanish. You not unvanish. You unshift and you vent and you go live your normal life as an imposter, pretending to be a crewmate. Now, let's say you don't report a body and you're the shifter. Here's what you can do. You know, you can just shift as an alive person. If someone's in there, you walk. Oh, I'm near a body. Oh. Bless me. Excuse me, actually, I should say. But, you know, you can make that person seem sus and then vent away. Or even worse, you can wait till in the middle of the morphing animation. Oh wait, okay, that doesn't work. So don't wait until it's in the middle of the morphing animation, because it doesn't work. So Among Us has unbusted its game for one time, but you know. So if that was a bug, or you can actually go into the bubble and then report the body, I think they'd find a way around it. So I'm glad Among Us fixed the one bug, but they're not focused on the bug that keeps you out of the game for over 100 minutes. With what type of sanity bullcrap is that? But you know, I really love the shifter, and it's so fun. Saying myself shift. You know, and this isn't even a mod. Like I wish this was a mod, because I love mods. I love it, but. You know, because mods just makes an addition to the game that you can have and you only. But if this was actually a mod one time, if I actually did have mods, I would add so many other rules, man. And I'm also going to do a role list tomorrow when I get out of school, so go look over that. A role list that I want. No roles that I want. But oh my god, okay, I just freaked myself, okay. Shift doesn't see me. No, so yellow doesn't see me actually. So what you want to do here, right? You walk into medbay, just walk in, close the door, don't show them that you're the shifter, but just kill them, and then you shift into anyone right now. They walk in, they see that color run out, they see that color run out, they call them out, which is actually a pretty smart play. And then, call lights, kill, boom. And that gives that person a very bad alibi for in the meeting. So now, what you want to do is, you know, you could skip here, But if they vote one person, which actually makes it for the shifter for such a good role for the imposters, because you know it was very stressful to be an imposter, but like with the shifter, what my personal take on it is it actually takes stress off of the imposters. So let's say you're going into nav, and the cameras are on. What you want to do is before you go in front of any cameras, go stop in shields and then go shift, but try not to come from the storage side. So come from the sort of the weapon side. So come from the weapon side. Don't go there from the other side, but don't go there from the shield side. Go from the weapon side, and then vent in front. Let yourself unmorph. Taunt him a little bit. Kill him. Lights are off, right? But don't report it, because they're gonna think it's self. Once the lights are fixed, okay, let me actually fast forward to when the lights are fixed and I'm back in shields. Give me a second, guys. Okay, back. Okay, so then the lights are on. You vent. Holy crap. You vent. Boom. Then right there, you report the body. But let me actually show you what I like what they did with the imposter menu, right? Y'all know how vent, sabotage, and imposter were all in one whole thing. Like I can pop a picture up of the old Among Us about how it was like, you know, the old menu and stuff. Now look at this new menu, right? You know, we got, let me actually see this. So we got, oh my god, stop. Okay, so we got report, kill, use, sabotage, vent, and shift. All in one thing. Because I don't know if y'all remember, but in the old Among Us, it would give you the kill option first. No, it would actually give you the kill, the sabotage, and then you could also, but the kill and sabotage would be on the same button. So, let's say you're going for a sabotage. You then, I actually messed myself up from doing this once. I was doing a task, I clicked the vent button, and I exposed myself. So I like what they did here. They separated the vent button and the sabotage button to be underlined with the kill button, which actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Now, I also like what they did with the shifter menu here. They gave you the option to vent separately, sabotage separately, kill separately, and shift separately. Now, if this was the old Among Us and it was like, you know, vent, sabotage are on the same thing, who knows if it would have been vent and sabotage in the same thing, but kill and shift would also have been in the same thing. So it was like, you know, you need to hold the kill button down to shift, which I don't think that would be good, but I like what they did. They made a 2-option. They made a 2-option menu turn into a 5-option menu just with one update. And I like what they did here. But let's say, you know, you're the shifter. Oh no, someone's coming. Turn into somebody and just turn into somebody, vent, and then they'll think that that person vented, automatically getting them very, very sussed to the possibility of a vote out. Now, I know what you're thinking. Forever Gamer, what if that person's dead? Nah. Sorry, I don't actually think you guys sound like that, but I mean, I gotta use one of my points, right? But I'm calling this meeting real quick. I turn into yellow, right? Yellow's alive. Okay, I just lost, but yellow's alive. So whoever you morph into has to be alive, which I love how they did that. So who you morph into has to be alive. See, you know, I can morph into everybody because they're live. So like I can morph into Yellow, Elf, the start. I can go. Now this would actually be a very, very good distraction tactic, but people have actually caught on to it due to mod videos. But you kill, you stand next to the body. Now for me, you stand next to the body, and right before you unshift, so at the start of that 3, 2, 1, vent, you wait, you're done, and then you wait for the shift to end. You wait for the shift countdown to end, and right when it ends, jump out, and then shift into a different color. But be careful and hide when you do the animation, when the animation is going on. So then you kill, stand next to, see, when you're in this position, and now you gotta run at 3, 2, 1. So you gotta run, no holdbacks, or else you screwed yourself. So you will stand there, wait for somebody to come to the body. Start at 3, 2, 1. You go. You vent, and you stay in there until the 3, 2, 1 cooldown is the unshift cooldown is done. And to when the shift cooldown is done. Now, don't vent right here. Even though that camera looks like it's not going to pick up the vent, let me show you guys something. Even though that camera is not going to pick up the vent, or at least it looks like it, right? Let me actually go to cams to show you guys. Look at my little chubby legs, man. Okay, so I'm at cams right now. So what you want to do here is, you see that? That is literally where I was, and it actually does pick up the vent. So if you vent right there, you have just been caught red-handed venting. Now that is actually the only spot where someone on cameras can actually see you vent. So anywhere else venting, you're good, but do not vent. So here's what I'm saying do not do. Don't go into reactor, and don't vent into security, because then they'll know you vented because you never came out of reactor to go into security. And also, don't go into security and all of a sudden don't end up literally coming outside of admin, because then that just throws so much sus on you. But you may be asking, what is the other room? What is the fourth monitor room? Because we know there's reactor, security, admin, and near O2 and navigation, and that vent. But what's the other room? Glad you asked. It's medbay. So you see medbay here, right? You see medbay. You see medbay, right? This is actually where the fourth camera leads into. Now, what's this other room, right? It's actually cafeteria. You come out of cafeteria, you go in the hallway, you see the camera, you go into medbay. So now you know what my favorite role is in Among Us. My number one favorite role is in Among Us. The dumb thing I think about this update right now, and strategies for the roles. Well, not all the roles, because I've only done a few, but let's see here. Wait, no, I have done all. Except for crewmate and normal imposter. So let me just get those out of the way. So the strategy for crewmates. What do you mean I'm dead? What do you mean? What? Excuse me? What? Oh, wait. Oh,
Goodbye,
so it does
gamers,
that,
and I'll
okay.
see you next time. Stay positive. Bye.